Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel, and today we're going to have fun with emails. But first, I'm curious how many of you use or have emails on the projects? Okay, let's say half. And how many of you enjoy doing emails on your projects? Really, no hand? After this talk, you will enjoy it a bit more. So, as I said, I'm Daniel. I work as a technical lead for Global Logic. I work with React and Node. I also help organize JavaScript meetups in Cluj, Romania. We're called JS Heroes. But first, where I got the idea of this talk, I want to start a bit with the beginning. So I joined a project at the beginning of the year as a technical lead. So what I want to do when I join a project is to try to get myself really quick to do some code and my first pull request, because you get that boost that you've done something for the project that you joined. So I was looking at the list of the tickets available, and I saw one ticket that caught my eyes because I was thinking it's quick to do, and of course, even if I don't have the whole project knowledge, I can do it. So I saw a ticket called Change Email Footer. You know, as a technical lead, of course, you can change an email footer, no? I think everybody has the same idea. So, a few hours later, this was me. I went through the code, I found the footer, was not the footer for the email that I wanted. I found different things. So, we had emails in an old monolith. Not all of them transitioned in the emails in the new system. And then I found out that we also have email templates in Mailgun. So, of course, I didn't find the footer because it was in one of those email templates in Mailgun at the bottom. So, I didn't like this, so I said, let's do something about it. Because it's really hard to be able to work with all these places and don't know exactly where you need to change something. So, of course, what we normally do, we did a spike, we investigated the options, then we chose a solution, and we did a POC. We chose React Email, and I'm curious of how many of you have heard of React Email? Okay, that's good. Some people? So, why did we choose React Email? Was, of course, same stack, React, components, everything, reusable components. So, for example, if you have to send a lot of emails and parts of them are common with the other ones, you can create reusable components and use it, which is really nice. It has an awesome preview. I'm going to show it a bit later, which it's awesome. I can't say more than that. And one thing that I always look when I choose packages and libraries to add to the projects is if they're popular, so they have a lot of installs, or if they're maintained. So when we added React Email to our project, it was 300,000 installs per week, and now it's 800,000 or maybe even more. So it grew quite a lot. And I looked that it's maintained and it gets PRs often, and it develops. That's one good step. So here we have the simplest email template that we can do. On the first part here, we have the components that come from React Email. So you have different components that you can use, and you can use also other components like divs and stuff, but don't use those ones. Use the ones from React Email because they have a lot of power behind it. And then you can just use it in like a heading, for example. Then you have a row or column, which in the background, you will see that it translates to tables and rows, and you don't have to do that. They do it for you, and that's awesome. And how do you, now we talked about the component, of course you can't ship it directly like that. So React Email has a renderer. We import it here, and we also import the to plain text. And it's simple. We also import the email template. And this is the whole line that transforms your React components in HTML that you can send. And also, as a good practice, it's good to use also send text every time, because some of the email clients block HTML or screen readers, and it's always good when you send emails to also send the HTML and the text version. And it's this simple. And then, of course, you add it and send it. That's the whole thing. So as you can see, it's not complicated. I wanted to show it like this, but I promised that I was going to show you the awesome preview. So let's change to that. To a live one. So the email preview looks like this. Before, honestly, I haven't seen on any of the projects to have email previews like this with the things that you had from the code. And this is, for example, email that I create, email template with a ticket confirmation for React Alicante. This is the desktop version. You can choose from here to have it mobile version. And they're like different, you can see here the templates. See here, for example, I forgot to put it on mobile, or I pulled on it. And it's really simple to see your emails. It's so easy. There's also, about this preview, what's nice, you can see the code behind it. So let's go, for example, for the ticket purchase, which is a bit smaller. This is how it looks in React. Maybe you can't read it too much, but that's not the point. The point is that you can see the components, what are inside. See, I have components that I created and use them in this. So you can break your templates down if you need. This is the HTML that creates behind. And you can see it's quite long. So we don't want us to create this. React Email will create for us, and we love JSX. And it's long. I prefer this one, which is, I don't know, 72 lines. Plus, the plain text version is also really good. If you can see, it's really nice. It shows really well. And you can understand what's on it. There's also a linter that shows you potential issues, compatibility issues with some of the email clients. Also, if your email is spammy, like for example, if you use words that they're spammy, they might give you a warning here, which I think it's awesome. And you can even send an email to yourself from here. So if you want to, somebody asks you, oh, have you finished that email? You just open the preview, put it there, send it to them. This is done, it's powered by Recent, the company that it's behind React Email. And we're going to move back to the slides, if I find them. Okay, and the next slide was the demo. So why I like React Email? So I told you why we chose it, and what I like it after we implement it. So as I saw, the developer experience, it's amazing. You can see your templates, see the code, how it looks. It's really nice, and we really loved it. It has consistency across email clients. So if you use the components that React Email has, they're gonna try to have it consistent with the email clients, with the most of them. So you don't have to worry about that. It's not our job. Our job is to implement those templates, and that's it. I mean, of course, you have to have a look a bit at linting and compatibility, but it helps a lot. Also, it has easy integrations. I don't know if any of you noticed that I was using Tailwind. Or when I mean easy integration, you can easily integrate it to your project. You can also integrate it really easy to send emails. You saw we put it to HTML and text, and then we send it to different mail providers. It's not you're not locked. It's easy to use. You can also do the email templates in React, export them, and then, of course, you can use them with Java, PHP, with your preferred language. So you can do that part. Also, if you create the emails, it helps a lot if you give a good blueprint to the AI, what Kitze talked a bit earlier. If you give a good blueprint to it, it's going to create the emails in the same shape, same things that you've done it before. So you just need to create a couple of them really good ones with good examples and everything, and then AI you can easily say, create a new email with this. You can even pass, I remember I sent a screenshot from what I got from the designer, and I sent it, and it created the templates for me. Of course, it needed a bit of work, but it was really good. So React email, what I can say, it's less pain, more fun, at least for our team. And I think it's one of the tools that I highly recommend to use, because it will help a lot, and it will make email part more fun. Remember, we came from having emails in 3 different places and having those long HTML, that's how the template looked in Mailgun, and just a simple components. And that's it. Thank you.